The best moments of the Duke of Westminster and Olivia Henson's wedding. This morning, Chester Cathedral became the gathering place for British aristocracy and the wealthiest individuals in England. The man who just hours ago was considered England's greatest golden bachelor, Hugh Grosvenor, and his partner Olivia Henson, have married. He is the heir to one of the most influential families in the United Kingdom. The wedding took place at Chester Cathedral, the same venue where the groom's parents were also wed. The newly titled Duke and Duchess of Westminster did not disappoint the neighbors eagerly awaiting their exit from the cathedral. Hugh Grosvenor and Olivia Henson shared a kiss after the ceremony. Olivia Henson finally chose the myrtle leaf tiara by Russian jeweler Peter Carl Faberge. This tiara has belonged to the Grosvenor family since its creation in 1906. As Olivia Henson, the future Duchess, arrived at the cathedral, the wind picked up. However, she smiled at the crowd that had grown over the past few hours. Applause and cheers filled the streets. Henson's wedding dress, made of satin fabric reminiscent of lingerie, stood out with its simple lines and exquisite pattern. The dress featured a round neckline adorned with lace, voluminous shoulders marked by draped seams, and long sleeves finished with similar lace cuffs. This motif also adorned the veil that covered the bride's face. According to the bridal firm Emma Victoria Payne, responsible for the dress, the lace was inspired by her great-grandmother's 1880 veil. The Duke of Westminster arrived to the applause of the crowd gathered outside Chester Cathedral as he stepped out of a green Land Rover Defender. He was accompanied by three of his best friends, two of whom are old-school friends from Chester. Olivia Henson arrived at Chester Cathedral in a vintage Bentley, originally built by Bentley's motorcycle company founder W.O. Bentley in 1930. She was accompanied in the car by her father, Rupert, until they reached the cathedral. After the ceremony at Chester Cathedral, a reception for the wedding guests will be held at Eaton Hall Estate near the city. Eaton Hall has been the seat of the Grosvenor family since 1400, boasting over 4,000 hectares of forests and dreamlike gardens. The groom's mother, Natalia Grosvenor, the Duchess of Westminster, arrived at Chester Cathedral in a pink dress and matching headpiece. She entered the church along with the groom's three sisters, Lady Tamara Grosvenor, Lady Viola Grosvenor, and Lady Edina Grosvenor, to the applause of the crowd outside. The Duke of Westminster's parents also married at Chester Cathedral on October 7, 1978. With members of the royal family celebrating the union of one of Britain's wealthiest men and Natalia, the daughter of one of Queen Elizabeth II's close friends, George Vernher. The groom's aunt, Lady Lenora Grosvenor, also married the late 5th Earl of Lichfield at the cathedral on March 8, 1975. And another aunt, Lady Jane Grosvenor, chose the same venue to say I do to the 10th Duke of Roxburghe on September 10, 1977. Olivia Henson is the client director at Bazoo, an ethical food company based in London. She is the eldest daughter of Rupert Cornelius Brooke Henson and his wife Caroline Belinda Frisbee, who comes from a wealthy landowning family and the Marquises of Bristol. Olivia's uncle, Charles Walridge Gordon, is the Grand Master of Scottish Freemasons. Hugh Richard Lewis Grosvenor, the 7th Duke of Westminster, inherited Eaton Hall Estate near Chester and large landholdings in London, Lancashire, Scotland, and Canada after his father's sudden death at their Lancashire estate, Abbeystead, in 2016. His immense fortune is estimated at £9.46 billion. The young man undertakes several charitable activities through the Westminster Foundation, which aims to help vulnerable children and young people access opportunities that enable them to thrive in life. The bouquet perfectly complemented the rustic decor of Chester Cathedral. The entire interior was adorned with birch trees and a large arch of green foliage, while small white details decora. And that's it for our video. I would like to see what you think in the comments. Thanks and see you in the next video.